What's going on YouTube? Back with another video. Today I got a pretty long one for y'all, so this is just about to go into a rec game, and I'm just gonna basically just give my thoughts on the things that I'm doing, why I'm moving, how I'm moving, what's going on in the game, just as a big specifically, on basically to help y'all guys out on how to be a better big and how you should move and just things going on in the game. Just some small tips, just thoughts. But yeah, I just want to show you, I'm gonna go into this game and then I'm gonna have my build on the screen just so you guys can see it. And just to finish off this intro, dropping the verse of the day from my favorite verse personally, from Numbers 11:23. It says, "Then the Lord said to Moses, has my arm lost its power? Now you will see whether or not my word comes true." So it's my favorite verse because it's just basically to give a little bit of context. Israelites were complaining, and then Moses went and he was like, how are you gonna feed all these people? He went to God and asked, how are you gonna do this? Like, there's too much, there's too many. So basically he was questioning God, and what God said was, has my arm lost its power? And now you will see whether or not my word comes true. And it's just so, to me, it's my favorite verse because that's just a tough response, to be honest with you. Has my arm lost its power? And no, it has not, and it never will. It's everlasting, and God can do it all. God can do anything. Things past our knowledge. I'm not going to say you. Things past our knowledge, and his arm will never lose his power. So you can go to him for anything, and his word will always come true, as it has. So you can rest on that fact that his arm will never lose his power. So going into the game now, I didn't look at what this dude's build was, so I don't know, but you guys saw my build, and he's not playing, which is lovely. But I'm not gonna go up with that. I know a lot of people will force. That's not really the greatest take. He had somebody out, but yeah, I try to use a jump pass to throw it out there. I'll put that one on me. I should have had that board and kicked it out to the man on the wing, but dropping back on defense, I'm just kind of holding the paint. That's on me. I gotta step out. I don't like bigs who don't play defense like that, and that's why I just did there. So I didn't know he could shoot. He proved. They're in a 2-3. This is gonna be so annoying. All right, so they're in a 2-3. So when I play against a 2-3, I try to have somebody sit middle. I would prefer wing to cut. So this isn't the best video because I didn't want to have somebody doing a freaking zone, but of course we got a zone team. That's a good no take. He's gonna kick corner. That's gonna go in. All right, so it's a zone. So like I said, best way to run a zone, we're running with some randoms. I only know the point guard, trap god, is to have somebody in the middle. That should go right wing. That's a great shot. He's not playing it. So as a big, when you play against a zone, you don't want to set that, like, you don't want to set screens up top. You're not going to solve nothing. It's a zone. They're just going to have the next man just come over and show that help. So setting a screen on the zone at the man at the top, if you're going to set the screen, you have to set it on the outside. So what I mean by that is right here, I'm going to set it on the outside because that's only going to clear up him a little bit. So now I should have cut a little earlier, but I did now. But you never want to set an inside screen because that man on the other side of the zone, at whatever side, say right there, if I would have set the screen inside and he came off, the man on the other wing would literally just step in and play the help. So if you're going to set a screen against a zone, always set it on the outside. That's a 50-50 pass, but it's all good. I'm not worried about nobody else. Nobody else's turnovers, just thoughts from a big's perspective. So they're in that zone, and my big's, like, since he's the big, he's going to be standing under the rim all the time, so I can shoot the ball. So if you're going to play, if you have a high jump shot, okay, we're playing with some weirdos, but that's a great pass, 2K cheese. If you have a high jump shot, what I would recommend when you play against a zone 2, like a high release jump shot, like an A+ release height, I would say go to the wing or go to the corner that has the smallest player. Usually the point guard is going to guard the corner. That's a good hit. And you can literally just shoot over because he's a smaller player and your release height's so high, you can literally just shoot over. So instead of playing that right side where it looks like there's a bigger build, I'm gonna play this side where this smaller build is at. We're probably about to get waxed this game, so I really should stop recording, but I'm just gonna show you this, just what happens when you just try to load it and just do some nonsense. But yeah, basically playing against a zone is completely different from a man. I would love to show you guys how to actually set screens, but I'm already kind of deep into this game. I might switch it up. I might record just this one for this first quarter because I don't think not much good is going to come out of it, but we'll see how it goes. I'll keep everything recording. But right here, I'm not going to take the shot. I would like somebody to cut, which he did, but it's a little bad positioning. That's a shot, and now I'm just going to crash. Okay, yeah. We don't have teammates that can play the game, so I'm just going to stop recording this one because you guys aren't going to get much information out of this one, I don't think. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to keep it going, but I would prefer to have a better game, something that wasn't just straight zone getting smacked with. Another thing, when you grab a rebound, you don't want to just freaking launch it up the court. You don't have to dribble every time. I try to get a deflection. He came over too much. The corner's wide open. Okay, so like I said, yeah, when you get a board, just give it to your point guard. Your point guard should be in good position to, yeah, this is not gonna go well. Your point guard should be in a good position to grab to come to the ball. That's a good shot. I'll be forgetting he can shoot, but your point guard should be in a position like trap god. He's not leaking out. He's not running towards a defender. He's making sure he has a path for me to pass him the ball every time after I get a board. So it's just a board and give it to the point guard. I'm not saying never throw it up because sometimes you have the ability to throw it up, but just give it to the guard. The guard can make the passes better. He has a higher ball control. He can make better decisions with the ball. Like that's his role. Now you're just icing him out. So just give it to the guard and let him do what he has to do. So he's sitting mid. We got somebody who just quit, which is fine. If that goes wing, we would have something, but the ball's not moving how it has to be. So pass is dirt. Can't really do much with these dirt passes, but it is what it is. He's gonna have to force up a shot. We freaking cooked this game. I don't know if I can chat for this much of a game, but we'll go half and half. I'll talk half this game and then I'll try to combine it to half next. But I wanted to do one raw edit of a game. It's a good pass. I missed my first shot, but it is what it is. You're probably gonna miss a lot of shots, but it's hard to run the game how you want to when you're getting smacked by a freaking zone when you're just trying to freaking chill, and then you got teammates who, with all due respect, aren't capable of reading the zone. So he's off way too much, and that just led to a wide open three. But yeah, this zone is kind of obviously bothering the team. They don't know what they're doing like that. I'm trying to get him in a good spot to where he can come off the screen on the side and have the corner be played. But yeah, see right there, he sat middle. He was able to get the shot up. So sitting middle is probably your best bet unless you're playing 5 out. But I personally, AI gets the rock. He gets a good hit. Slingshot. But AI, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, sitting mid or running 5 out is gonna be your two best options. He can come off. I'm gonna switch back to the big. You don't always have to freaking stay on after a screen. I wanted to show you guys how I play screens. So right here, I'm gonna play ball. He's gonna get back. I don't have to leave. Now this board is mine. Yep, see, just like that. A lot of bigs try to stay on, and even the guards sometimes, they stay attached after the freaking screen is set. They stay attached to the, all right, now this game wants to be on. All right, they stay attached to the man they just switched onto, but you can really just get back, just play it just like that. So it's kind of like dropping it off. Yeah, this game is just on some cheese right now. You can just drop him off. So once the guard didn't have the ability to score no more, you see my guard's gonna get back, and they're just not in a good position to score. So we had time to switch right back, and they was close enough to switch back. So always play ball. You obviously want to stop ball first. That's the first thing you want to do, but you have enough time. So right here, I'm just gonna shade, and now I'm gonna get back. I'm a little late. I jump late, but that's gonna happen a lot in 26, 25. You're gonna get a lot of out of bounds. So right there, I played too wide. I didn't rotate early enough. But even right here, my big has ball handle. I wasn't just gonna give it right to the guard anyway, because that's where it should be. I'm getting a lot of open shots on this wing. So this should come out corner, wing, and if we had a human that could shoot the ball, that would have been lovely. But we didn't, so that would have been a shot. Kind of got to scramble a little bit because we didn't have somebody who could shoot that shot, which is really unfortunate. And then they get an easy Oh, should have been a make, but ended up missing. But it's all good. So we got, there's just so much going on in this game. This game is a really bad game right now. I wanted to show you guys a more competitive, or more, what should I say, clean game, I guess you can say. But we got a few good looks. I'm getting backdoor, but I'm not really worried. I'm not, like, you can play it that way. He gets a cheesy blow by. That's why I wanted to stay in, just cause, but my dude showed he can shoot, so I have to respect my players, my opponent's jump shot, because he showed he can shoot the ball, so I have to step out on him. So right here I cut, we don't get the pass. So I cut right there because once the ball shifts, usually the defense will shift as well. So the big he was standing in the paint for too long, so he had to come out too. So the big only has 3 seconds to sit in the paint. And then if he's not gonna come out, once he comes out is right when you wanna cut. So like right when he's been in the paint for too long, right there we create a good penetration. Guard was penetrating, so I wasn't in a good spot. He wasn't in a good spot to hit me where I was, so that's why I cut. So right here, I'm just shading the right side. I know it looks like I'm really far, but I'm shading the right side to where I have enough space and timing to be able to contest the 3. That's a good hit, I guess, to be able to contest the 3 and guard the paint. So that's why you see me kind of run in the loop. I kind of try to keep my movement going the whole time, because it's the easiest way for you to play the rim and the, like, wherever the shot is at, you can play both. So if the shot's coming from a midi fade, or if he's going to try to drive you, as long as you keep your momentum moving, you can kind of play it the best. So that's why I like running the whole time, pretty much. Right there, that's a 50-50 whether I wanted to play help fully or not. You know, my big can shoot. He's already hit, what, 2? So I have to respect his jump shot. So that's what kind of sucks. So we get a good swing. I finally made a shot. Thank you, 2K. But we get a good swing. The big, if we have that where the big is playing me on the outside, meaning he's not in the paint, that's just creating a lot of good opportunities for me to shoot. He's a little deep, so I'm not too worried. So if he's gonna stand that far back, I'm not worried at all. I'm trying to cut, but I'm getting grabbed. Good swings, we get a good look, good hit, even though it was a white. We'll take it, 2K. But yeah, just good swings, good kicks, good everything. Game's close, so I guess we'll finish this game off. Yeah, you guys can see I have no script, no plan for this video. I just kind of been chatting. But yeah, so right here I'm kind of just trying to play in a decent lane to where I can play help and play mines. He came off a little too much. I'm still good here. That's a good hit. It would have been. It comes up to me. I didn't want him to. All right, we're good. We're good. I should cut. I tried to cut. It didn't let me cut. But now I kind of did L2 there. Kind of didn't. Got my guard a good look, but, you know, unfortunate timing. Not bad. Not the best. This game's very nasty right now. This game is extremely disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not playing the best. I would love to show you guys a game against man. If you guys like this type of video and want me to actually make it a little bit more structured, I'll do this again against a man, but I guess I'll finish this one off. It's not too bad. So this big is getting kind of hit with a little bit of RNG, slingshot, whatever you want to call it. He made 2 threes right away, so he was probably gonna miss his 3rd one. That's just kind of how this game works. But that doesn't mean just leave somebody open. I don't believe in just leaving somebody open just because they made 2, or just, like, I think you always should guard somebody and respect their jump shot, even with 2K having RNG. So I'm still gonna step out, still gonna respect his 3 because I know he can hit his 3. So right here, it looks like they're scrambling a bit. It's hard to tell. This game's starting to piss me off now because I don't know why I'm missing these shots just magically. I literally just use this build. I shoot perfectly fine. I used them yesterday in the Kia event and shot perfectly fine. But now I got to be 1 for 4 when I'm trying to record a video. So they throw it inside. I was a little late. I forgot who I was guarding, but I got the block. Don't play it like that. I'm in 2-way, so I'm trying to get into a good spot. I wanted the 3, but he was a little stuck, so I ended up cutting. So just a good time cut right there. In 2-way, I want to shoot the 3 because I have a boost. So that's why I spaced out first, and then I cut once I realized my guard was stuck. So once my guard is stuck, then I'm gonna move. But he's just running straight, trying to use his bully. My guard's gonna show help for me. I'm gonna show help for him, but he just gets ripped by. They're kind of playing it just to cheese, just because his build is bigger. He's just going to keep doing blowbys. With all due respect, that's no skill, but it's fine. It kind of does put everybody in a bad position because my guard's 6'4". He has high defense. He has like a 96 perim, so there's no reason why he should be getting blown by, except the fact that he's quote unquote like he weighs less. So this dude can just run by him and get the blow by. So now I'm in this position to where, do I play help or do I let my man shoot? And now I'm at the position, since we are like, you kind of do have to play the RNG a little bit, and you have to be like, all right, we're down 10 and they're going on a run. So I kind of have to give up the 2 and let them take the 3 in that situation. So meaning my big, I'm gonna have to let him shoot and play help because he's just running by. So I'm gonna rather have my big shoot rather than having this point guard just run straight and just go up the whole time. So I'm gonna play more help. So now we got another person not playing. I know my guard's open, so I can just hit R1X every time. That has to swing one more. AI has it. I'm gonna cut through, but I'm not gonna go all the way through. One more. So this defense is rotating pretty well. If this goes wing or corner, I'm shooting. It should come corner. There it is, and shot, and I miss. So it's all good. 2K's on their booger sugar right now, but we got 3. We're down 5. I'm shooting terrible. You're gonna have games like this. You can't really start tweaking. It's kind of just how 2K25 works. I'm sure we all know by now. You see, he's just running straight, but I'd rather give up the 2 than the 3 at this point, or I'd rather force them to take the 3 than the 2. So I'm gonna play a little bit more aggressive help because he's literally just running straight. Like, this is what 2K25 is for a lot of people. They just make bigger guards just to run in a straight direct line. So you see right here, he's setting, did they switch? That's me. That's a bad cut. That's a bad pass. That's my board though. Okay, that was bad right there. I meant to throw it to the other Curry, but we had 2 Currys and I ended up hitting the wrong button. I can't tell if they switched to a man, but it looks like they kind of did. But yeah, so this dude's kind of just running straight, just trying to get those bumps and that cheese. So if he's gonna roll, that's easy chicken to guard. But if he's gonna pop, makes it a little more difficult. But you see my guard right there, now he realized, I'm not even talking to him, but now he realized that I'm playing more help for him. So he's just gonna switch immediately. So it's good having a good guard, but next time I'm gonna probably do this in random rec. If you guys like this type of video, I'll do this again in random rec. But yeah, my guard's gonna pick up that help because he recognized that I'm playing his help, so he's gonna switch for me. So it's kind of just a 1-2 effect right there. Not the biggest fan of that shot because I didn't have board. It's not a bad shot, but I would like to have some assurance that my big can, well, I'm the big, so that the big can get that type of shot, but it's all good. Don't trip over other people's shots. I'm gonna show help. He took a deep 3. I could throw it up to him, but I wanted my guard to. It's a little iffy shot. I am open on the wing. That's not a shot you want. You either want to kick, corner had 2, or kick it to the wing at me. They ended up coming down. We're in a bad spot, and I'm just gonna get it to my guard. Now I'm in take. It looks like they did switch to a man. So I have Fortress on. That better drop. All right, 2K's not letting me shoot this game, so I really do apologize, but even some of the best players are gonna have this. So it's just how the game works. You really don't determine if you make your shots or not. But yeah, so they did switch to a man. Therefore, I am trying to set this screen, but he's not gonna take it, and he's just gonna take it. So I'm gonna pop more because my big is sitting so far back. So I would, if they do play it like how we do, that's good help. If they do play it like we do, there's gonna be a mismatch with the guard on the big, with the big guarding my point guard, and that's free chicken, to be honest. Everybody's just getting blowbys, so I'm in a bad position. Do I play help? Do I not play help? I'm gonna choose to play help because they're at the point where they're really not shooting the ball. Well, nobody is, I guess you can say. Nobody's really shooting the ball well, so you can kind of choose to play help more in this situation of this game. But if you're big, or I know the button wants to go through now. But yeah, so they switched to man finally. So setting screens, I'm trying to get him to use my screen, but I don't know if he knows that we switch. Good pump fake. I knew that I was not going to get a good dunk animation there. So since I wasn't going to get a good dunk animation, I pump fake. Sometimes when you do pump fake, your player still goes up. But that just means that it's not on you. You made the right play, but 2K didn't allow it. But just, yeah, in an instance like that, I just knew that my animation probably wasn't going to be that good. So right there, my guard, that's great rotation. So even Square knows that I'm playing a lot of help. So what he did was he ran up and guarded mine, and then I played the help there, and then we all just rotated well. So you guys can play that back and check how Square rotated, and even my point guard, even though he recognized it late, check out how he rotated too, and he was gonna rotate. So that's just good basketball play, even by some randoms. So we're finally kicking up. I don't know why they switched out of their zone because it was working. But man, we should be able to dice this up pretty well. So you see me shading here. I'm in a bad position, but he's not going to make that. They're not going to let me jump to get the rebound. So that's unfortunate. I jumped late, but my player's stuck in the animation. I should have had the rebound. Thank you, 2K, for not letting me get the rebound. But it's all good. I'm going to set this outside screen, and I'm going to pop. So the pop was there, but he also has it if he didn't get bumped. And I should have had him. I should have been able to post him up there. They're not giving us good animations, but it's okay. That should go in. Thank you, 2K. So a little scramble. You can run that back too. It's a little scramble. We didn't get the good looks that we wanted to, but just keep at it. He shouldn't be able to throw bailout passes like that, but we're giving who we want to give whatever they want. Yeah, so it is a tough game because this other team's not really doing nothing special. They're kind of just cutting backdoor and just running straight at the rim. But you do get a lot of teams like this because so that's a great shot from my guard. I know he's going to hit that. Just well-timed picking. It's really just timing right there. I know his moves. I've been playing with him for a minute. So I know his moves, and that's just a good screen, just well-timed screen. See how I show right there? That's just all timing. I want to step up enough. That's a great steal by him. I want to step up enough to where I can contest the three, jump contest if need be, but I don't want to commit to nothing. So I just play spacing. That's a great pullout, great patience, great hit. So like I said, don't commit to nothing, but play to where your player can play both the shot and the roll. Like my player has a high block, so I'm giving right here, I'm trying to just put my hands up. That's a great job playing both by him. That's why I help too. If your man's on the wing and the corner, you like that help can play both. So I get over right there on that help a little late. These dudes are really just trying to cut back door. You can see there's no, I'm not trying to go on a rant. To me, there's no skill or talent involved in that. There's no IQ. It's just somebody running and just triggering animations because your player's bigger. I don't really find that skillful with talent, but who am I? So right again, I know they wouldn't give me a good animation. This time I don't pump fake. You can kind of just sit there and just let your player dribble it out. He jumped. It's the oldest trick in the book. We've been doing that since like 15. So not too worried. I'm not going to dive in depth on that. Just know that you're not always going to get the best animation or the animation that you want. But you see, he's just getting cheesy blowbys. And since my player's spacing out so much, my center, like I have a tough time getting over. But I'm at the point now where I'm going to play a lot of help. Now they're switching right here. This is not the best screen. I would prefer my guard to get up a little bit. I wanted to throw it to him earlier, but I didn't want it to get stolen. He can go back to my guard. Now we got a tough shot, so now what I'm gonna try to do is sit under the rim. 99 board, I couldn't get it, saw him leaking out. Didn't get what we wanted, but it's all good. We still got a lot of time. So they're switching, but they're still in man. They just switched their guard. I need my guard to come down and go get him one. So I'm gonna set this screen. They're playing sides, so I'm gonna roll early. And just like that. So when they're playing sides like that, slip it early. Not every time, but like mix it up. Don't just hold the screen. Be an option to score as well. So that's why I slipped early, because I have to be an option and make the defense like make a decision. So even here, they're just trying to space me out so I can't play that much help. So it is a tough situation, My guard has shot. He's in deep bomber. He's going to hit that. So that's a great shot by him. Good screen. When you set screens, screen the man. Don't just hold circle in an area. I know sometimes you can't screen the man, but do your best to screen the man, not an area, because screening the area, you're not really solving much. See, they don't even like shooting the ball. They're nervous. They don't like shots. They don't like shooting. They just been cutting all freaking game. Right here, I'm in brick wall. I'm a roll. AI's taking the game winner. It's a tough position to be in. They're gonna probably hold for last shot. I'm out there, but I'm a little late. They didn't hold for last shot. This game might just go into OT. Or is he gonna end it? That's a good pull. Did I get it off? No, I definitely didn't. All right, so we got an OT game. This game, I don't know why they switched man, to be honest. Their zone was doing way better, but it is what it is. Win the jump. Let's get to it. Let's see what we can do. So this is more just natural commentary now because I wasn't expecting to be this long. I'm gonna come over. It's a good pull. I can't tell what they were just saying because my big didn't follow. So see if they switch back to zone here when we come back down. But defensively, we already know what they're gonna do. They're running straight. My guard's getting out to the corner. He's a little late because of animations. I can throw it up because I do have pass act. It's a little late. I should have cut through all the way, but that's not the best shot. These shots are just not the best shots. So as a big, we're in bad positioning. So right here, I have a little dribble. They did switch back. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post up. And I'm just gonna get them going. Because I have post control. So now right there, if you're not the big, since this build does have post control, I can easily get to the cut myself. So I have a mismatch because he's a smaller build, probably doesn't have that much interior. So right there, you see my guard shades down. We play great rotation. He's too deep. They're not good at shooting the ball. So it's just recognizing what these people are good and not good at. So right here, good rotation. I need my guard to get back. Well, that player, he's not my guard. But just like we're frustrating them. Ooh, that's a 2K bailout. That's a pure 2K bailout, but it's all good. We're frustrating them with our rotations because now everybody's on the same page. So, ooh, that's a tough miss. We don't, obviously I only know one person on this game, so I only know how he plays. They only know how we play, but now we're getting on the same page. We're picking up for each other. We're doing what we got to do. We're not taking the best shots, but it's all good. So right here, we're in the same position. I'm showing my help. My guard's going to play both. That's going to have to be a big hit by him. So now the big's not making shots, but now we just have nobody getting boards. But it's all good. Sometimes you got to come out. It's great defense. He picked up. So we're still good. We're still up one. That's not a bad pass. It's just unfortunate animations. I would prefer for the guard to hold on to it, but it's all good. We're good. We just got to come down, get a stop on defense. We're not playing bad. It's just the fact that we missed three balls, but it's all good. So he doesn't eat like, I'm not trying to cook this guy, but you can tell he doesn't really know what he's doing that well. So now he dragged me out. I didn't want my guard to show. I was going to step out right there. So that's a situation where I was going to stay and play that defense up top. I'm trying to give, this is bad spacing by me. I'm gonna bring it out right here because we're scrambling, and I'm gonna give it to the one who I know can get a bucket. Okay, so that's a bailout right there. I wanted to give it to the AI for him to shoot so I can jump and get the board if need be. AI ended up hitting the shot, which is even better. And now they're gonna run straight. He's gonna kick it out because he sees me playing help so much. So that's why I stayed that time. I wasn't even in the best spot to get the stop. But here he is running straight, and 2K bails him out. That's what I don't like about this game, is bailouts like that. You just watch this man just run in a straight line and just get endless buckets. If he hits me, why didn't he hit me? Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm a little upset now. This is a problem with the game. It's people who play like this, people who just run in a straight line and just use their build for height reasons. But that's a way that you should play it if you're on a team. I would say we didn't play bad, only in the first quarter. Then we kind of got a little help from the game, but It didn't play bad, and the game was going bad. I was gonna cut this video off. This is a long video, so I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up. But if I was able to hit a shot, if 2K would have let me hit a shot this game, trust me, I would have. I promise you this game, we obviously would have won. But hopefully you guys picked something up from this game. If you watched a little bit of it, if you skipped through it, hopefully you guys picked something up from this game. But if not, if you guys do want to see another video like this in the random rec, or as a guard perspective or as a lock perspective, so be it. But that's just my thoughts. Running big, I would say I'm a comp big. I do know how to play big. This obviously wasn't the best game to show that. Obviously we lost. I missed 5 threes. Didn't time my jump shot, but yeah, that's pretty much the thoughts from a comp big. So fortunately we lost. A little sick at it, but it is what it is. Like I said, if you guys want to see another video like this, let me know, and I'll definitely do it. I do enjoy these type of videos. But yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and catch you all in the next one.